What's good with it, y'all? We back with another one reaction video to this historical night, the Thunder versus the Mavs. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Let's get into it. Yo, what's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all with another one. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. We got ourselves a reaction video to the Thunder versus the Mavericks game, man. Historical night. Absolute historical night. Before I get to the reason why I say it's historical, let me go ahead and cap y'all off. We know Thunder won this game 126 to 120. Uh, Thunder improving to 13-6. Again, man, that surprise team in the West. I told y'all don't sleep on them. They got a nice team, and them, they fly under the radar for not for too much longer though. People gonna start paying attention. And Mavs dropped into 11-8. You know what I mean? Again, I think they're kind of right where people expected them to be. Probably should be, have a little better record, but at the same time, they've been dealing with injuries all season long. So again, they're a few games over 500. So I think right now it's kind of just teachable moments. You know what I'm saying? Working with who you got on the floor, figuring out your roster, and they're figuring out, what other players can do in key situations too. So that's a plus in its own right. And the leading scorer for the tonight for the Thunder, which makes them very dangerous, is Jalen Williams. He had 23 points. You know what I mean? So it's like he had 23 points, 5 and 5. And they had seven other players that was in double digit scoring. So again, they have a well balanced team where it isn't one true person that's going to go out there every single night and put up some monster numbers. Yeah, the biggest thing that jumps out at you is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and then obviously second one probably is Chet Holmgren, and then third after that probably has to be Giddy, but we know he going through his whole situation and stuff like that. I haven't really spoke on it too much. Nobody's called for me to speak on it, so I speak on it when people start asking for it. Otherwise, that's not what my channel is built on, nor do I care about that kind of stuff when it comes to that. But I probably will end up having to dabble into it and say a couple things, man. Um, but for the Maverick side of things, man, we had Luka who had a monster night, 36, 18, and 15. So again, a 30 point triple double for him doing what Luka does. Derrick Jones, 24 points, and then Lively had 20 and 16. And they had a few other players, again, not too many, but a few other players in double digit scoring. Seth Curry had an outing and a showing that was nice. Obviously the presence of Kyrie and Hardaway are definitely missed because you can see with the scoring along with that, lack thereof or whatnot, man. It was a crazy night. Now the only reason why I say historical because the Mavericks they started fourth quarter and they went on a 30-0 run to get themselves back in the game. And yes, you heard that correctly. They scored 30 unanswered points. I don't know how the hell that happened. I don't know how the hell that's possible. I don't know what the hell OKC was doing, but hey, they allowed it to happen. And normally, when you hear somebody going on the 30-0 run, something like that, man, you definitely know they won the game. They had to win the game. You know what I mean? Something historical like that. But unfortunately, the Mavs came up short. Even with their 30-0 run, they still lost by 6. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the other quarters, they was already down damn near by double digits every quarter. So it's like, yeah, I think the Thunder took their foot off the gas and they damn near caught up to them. But they managed to hang on and close it out. But still, that's a crazy historical feat to have, man. A 30-0 run. Normally, you know what I'm saying, you see a 8-0 or 10 or a 15-0, maybe, like a 15-0 run, but you never really see anything exceeding like a 20-0 run. Like it'll be 20-2 or 20-4 run, something like that. But I ain't never seen, me with my own eyes, I haven't seen a 30-0 run before in the NBA. Like that is absurd. Like where them timeouts, man. You couldn't get to the free throw line. You couldn't stop the bleeding in any kind of way. You couldn't put a band-aid on it, some flex seal, something. You know what I mean? You couldn't do something to stop the bleeding. But like I said, man, they managed to squeak out the win at the end, winning by 6. But at the same time, that's a huge problem to have doing something like that, man. So that's something they got to go back to the drawing board for and definitely got to figure that part out, man, because that's absolutely unacceptable to be an NBA team giving up a goddamn 30-0 run, you know what I mean, in the NBA. That's there's no way that's not even possible. It shouldn't be possible. The rarity of us seeing that ever, I don't think we'll ever see that again personally. You know what I mean? Like I said, timeouts, getting to the free throw line, something. There ain't no way that should be going on a type of historical run like that. But then the part that kills me is they went on that run and still came up short. You know what I mean? They went for it. They almost had it, you know what I'm saying? Close, but no cigar. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I just wanted to tap in with y'all with that one. Just that reaction video on that point, man. But that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. How do you feel about a 30-0 run and then coming up short? Or the fact that they went on a 30-0 run and got themselves back in the game and damn near won it. You know what I mean? Let me know how you feel about that. Have you ever seen that before? Do you think you'll see it again? And I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all in that comment section, man. Again, I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll be back at y'all in another one.